When I get a chance to, I'm going to upload this video. I'm using a different camera, so it looks a little bit different. You know, I think the big plus of this video camera is that it can actually take more detailed pictures of things. Remember, I was showing before my $100 trillion banknote. You can actually see it a lot better with this $100 trillion. You can get really up close and take a look at it. This is what it looks like up close. Federal Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe. That is an actual $100 trillion bill. $100 trillion. You imagine if that was like U.S. currency. What you could do with $100 trillion. I could pay off the national debt. I have all kind of money. I just want to show off my money collection for a moment. This is money from the Philippines. If anybody's from the Philippines, you can tell me all about it. Because I don't know what it's worth. I should actually look it up. I could do that. Could Google it. This is my currency. This is another from the Philippines. I've never been to the Philippines. Someone else gave this to me. And I'm not going to show all my money, but here's the interesting thing. Maybe Twitch can tell me about this. Do you know about the Bahamas? You know, they have Queen Elizabeth on the money. I guess the Bahamas is still part of the British Empire. I don't know if they are still part of it. And I don't know how old this bill is. But this is a $1 from the Bahamas. It's very pretty on the back. Beautiful. Pictures of the fish and everything. Beautiful. This is an old $2 bill. This one has a red seal, but you can see that. And the back is different from the other $2 bill. I have another $2 bill. Let me look at it. This is the other $2 bill. A more modern one, I suppose. You see the difference in the back. One has the Declaration of Independence on it, and the other one has Monticello, which was Thomas Jefferson's home in, I think it was in Virginia. This is an old $10 bill. It's old. And for those who want to have the money where they remove "In God We Trust," where you don't see it on there, it's usually right up here. It doesn't say "In God We Trust" because this one dates back to 1934. This is an old dollar bill. I'm not going to pull out everything. This is a £1 note from Scotland, which you won't find these anymore because everything is just, well, the £1 thing is just the coin now. So this is something that maybe if I hang on to it long enough, it'll become a collector's item. There's the castle, which I went to. I visited the castle a couple of times in Scotland. I love it. This, what I'm looking at now, this is a 10 peso note, which they've discontinued that in Mexico. And it has Emiliano Zapata on the cover. Very interesting. This is a 10 pound. I mean, not 10 pounds, 10 pounds. I'm getting my currencies mixed up. 10 peso note, which I think the smallest denomination note they have now is the 20. Money from India. This is from India. ₹50. I don't know. Some of these things I should look it up. This is an old peso. This is way back when they had all the zero on the end of it, and then in 1994 they took the last 3 zeros off of it. This is a 2,000 peso bill, and it's not worth anything. Sometimes people might calculate the value because they look at what a peso is worth now, and it would be worth like $100 or something, but it's not. It has no value. So if you have one of these, don't run to the bank. Some people have done that too. It has no value other than just, I guess, historical value. Here's another bill which has been discontinued. The $1 Canadian currency, which they don't make in Canada anymore, as coins. Very interesting. Let's see the details of the boat and the logs. That's what I like this camera, because it can give me details that the other one didn't. It should. This thing cost me enough money. Oh, I could just go on forever with this. This is 1,000 lira, or 1000 lire, from Italy, before there was the euro. This is also 1,000, with, I think, Maria Montessori picture on it. The other one had Giuseppe Verdi. Here is something from Guatemala. This is a quetzal. Quetzal is that bird, beautiful bird. You can see it up close. Very colorful. Currency from Guatemala. And here's a £1, of course, 1 English pound from England. This also is something that I guess it'll become a collector's item after a while, because you won't find a paper $1. Not $1, £1 notes. Here is a sucre, which I'm not sure if they still make these in Ecuador. This is from Ecuador. Currency from Ecuador. Too bad I don't have my other coins. I have coins from Japan. I don't have any paper money. This is also 1,000 sucre. I have other money too. This is a US $1 bill, but this is actually a silver certificate. It's not just a regular $1 bill. It's a silver certificate. What is known as a silver certificate. This is from 1935, I believe. Old coin. I mean, old bill. You see that, how that one is different? Looks almost like a regular $1 bill, but a few differences in the way which is designed. In the back, of course, it's almost like the other one, except it doesn't have "In God We Trust" on it. I guess, you know, after a while they start learning to like trust God. Put them on a currency. I don't know. I'm not going to get into. I'm not into debate, so I say I'm not into that. So it's just interesting stuff. That's all. So I just want to show off my money collection.